Hello. Um, so later today I'm going to be doing a little wooden cutting board. It will probably be up hopefully sometime tomorrow. But as I was thinking about doing a wooden cutting board, I was thinking there's granite countertops now that are popular. There's marble. Marble's never gone out of style. And I used to do a marbling technique years ago that looked like marble. And these aren't marble colors, but I wanted to show you the technique just because I haven't done it in years, and I thought I just absolutely loved it. So what I have here is a lot of translucent with a tiny touch of dark purple. It is so much translucent that it's very pale. You're looking at this color becoming the pale purple. So this is about half of that dark purple, half translucent, and this is just a tiny pinch of dark purple. I did the same thing with like a turquoise kind of color. I know that fluorite is actually pale aqua green. This is more of a turquoise than an aqua. For a true fluorite, you'd need more of an aqua color if you want to do it. But I do love those colors together, so we are going to play, and you could decide if this is an epic failure or if you think it has potential for your own marble. Now, marbling, like I said, you'll want to use different colors. But you can see me start to marble it already. I've already done a tutorial on marbling, but I haven't done it for actual marble before for you guys. I have my camera at a different angle. It's a different light in the afternoon, and this one was just for fun. I was wanting to do these just because I was thinking about granite or glass or quartz or marble, thinking, I wonder how many cutting boards are made out of those, and most likely I'll do a wooden type for my little bell pepper scene because I think it would look better. But I wanted to marble together some fluorite colors to see what we would get, and then show you how I end it to make it look more like stone. So marbling, if you haven't done it before and you haven't seen my other video, it's basically taking them, twisting it, and rolling it flat and doing it again. Now, basically, for marbling, trying to get an actual marbled look rather than streaky or stripy or candy-like, I go till I think I'm pretty much done for the most part. I'll be done in a couple twists, and then I add white. You could also easily add other colors too, but all of these were translucents, and then at the when I only have a few more left to go, I add some white. The white is done a lot less. It looks like we may have a visitor in here. I hear a little Abigail Grace trying to open my door, so you may hear her voice in a minute. So now I am marbling white in with the rest. And it's probably a little less than a quarter of white to everything else. And what the white does is the white is going to help the translucent really shine. I mean, there's going to be layers of translucent broken up by white, and you'll be able to, once it's rolled out, see what I mean. For more of a marbled effect, I usually chose I would choose one color that I would want the marble, the main marble, colored to be. Maybe another one that's a similar tone. And then after that, I would go ahead and do that with the translucents and then white. And they usually aren't two very different colors like purple and green or purple and turquoise. This was just because I like those colors together and wondered what it would look like. And I think we're getting towards the end here, although there's a lot of white showing up at the base. We'll do one more here after this. And I'll show you what it looks like in the snake. And then I'll show you what it will look like after we smooth it, and then we'll throw it to the pasta roller so you can really see what it's going to look like when it's done. So here we go. I am going to fold this in an S shape. I probably learned the S shape in a book years ago, but look at how pretty those colors are together.
Yes, that's pretty.
That's Abigail Grace. And then it's a little, you might want to hold your paper down as you do this if you are working on paper. Most people, I think, work on stone or glass surfaces. I just prefer the paper. And let's see. Can you see some of those colors and the little color variations? So I am going to throw some of this through the pasta roller real quick, and I will be right back to show you what it looks like.
Can I see what it looks like?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looks like the ocean.
It looks like the ocean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like a different kind of ocean I see.
Yeah. Okay, so I just rolled flat. Let's see how pretty it is. And then it gets even more interesting if you sand it. So what I'm going to do is cut these in little tiny, I'll grab out my ruler and I'm going to cut them out at cutting board sizes. And I don't know if I will use them or not, but I just wanted to show you this. These make great boxes too. And maybe we can come back and maybe I'll sand one of them to show you what sanding does to it, because that also gives a really cool effect. Usually they're pretty on both sides, but once you bake it and start sanding, you can really see the white underneath some of the color, and it just is really pretty. So you can tell me if you like this or not. Like I said, you can use more natural colors for a natural marble look, but I wanted to show you this since I had some time and thought it was going to be fun before doing my wooden cutting board. Talk to you soon. Hello. Here they are under some water. So you could see the colors. I love how the white underneath the colors really brighten the colors. And I will have to take some good pictures under morning light so you can see, but I did want to show you what marbling, what sanding will do to them. Let me take all these little guys out and we will start sanding. And after I sand a little bit, what I'm sanding with is wet, dry sandpaper. I would prefer to start with a bigger grit and move my way down 100 by 100. But I don't have all the grits right now and I'm just being impatient. I thought this one may be kind of interesting once it's sanded, so I'm going to see if I can do it. Unfortunately, my fingernails are probably going to be somewhat in my way, but we'll try this a little bit. Just going in circles. I sand under the water so I don't get polymer clay dust particles in my lungs from floating around in the air. It's just a lot less messy. This is such a fine sandpaper, I don't know if we're going to get the desired results. But if you sand with larger grit and work your way down, you'll remove some of the surface white that touches the surface and reveal new layers. And it looks really cool. And not too much is happening there. Let's see. Is there another one that has a lot of white on the surface? This one's interesting. Let's see this. If this isn't working, then I may end up turning this off and then turning it back on once I have a couple. But if your edges are also really sharp, you can bring it across, tilt it at the edges to give it a smoother edge. So you can see it is removing some of the clay. You see the stripes. So that will help soften the edges and keep them from being hard points. Yeah, guys, so basically this is what I do. I think I'm going to go to the garage and find a bigger grit, do some more sanding, and then I'll turn it on again at the very end to show you a few of them. Talk to you soon, showing you the final results, and you could tell me what you think of this. Thanks, guys. Hello, everyone. This is the two that I have sanded down. This is the side that is not sanded down. That's just the regular marbling. And then the side that is sanded down, it has these little ridges. This one stayed pretty stripy. Usually it doesn't stay that stripy. Maybe it's because I didn't have a huge amount that I was marbling. And here's the other one that I was able to sand down. And I did not find the bigger grit of sandpaper. But when you have the different, more natural colors, they can pop up in little tiny ridges once you start really sanding them. So there are two that were sanded. Hopefully this will focus in a second. Here's one that's not sanded, so you can see the difference. That one could definitely use some sanding on the back. Here's another one that has not been sanded. This one has not been sanded. But once you start sanding them, some little areas will pop up with a lot of depth. And then this one, of course, has not been sanded. But I hope that you guys liked it, and that you can get some use out of it sometime. These might be some pretty little cutting boards for someone who wants fancy cutting boards. I'll do wood for the bell peppers because this doesn't make sense for bell peppers, but maybe I'll hold on to them. They're really pretty ocean colors. If you just like marbling and like having the translucent effect, this looks really pretty with like raspberry, chocolate browns, and whites as well. Take care, everyone.